Well, hello everybody, and welcome to Relic Hunter. Looks like we're starting next to a donkey. Oh, that's exciting. If we could just get a bunch of donkeys. If we could just get some saddles, that would be very nice for carrying exciting things around. I'm Brother Squirrel of the Order of the Holy Walnut. I'm joining Relic Hunter this time. During this episode, I'll give you a bit of an introduction to the Order of the Holy Walnut and why we believe what we believe, but the short version is we don't use any violence against anyone, so we're not going to be hurting any mobs or carrying any armor or weapons or anything like that. So this is going to be an entirely peaceful version of Relic Hunter. And of course, if you don't know Relic Hunter, the goal of Relic Hunter is to find the Totem of Undying. And I hear that those exist in Woodland Mansions, and we're just going to head on over to the Woodland Mansion, find the very nice people who live there, and ask them if they'd share their Totem of Undying with us. And negotiation and peaceful approach is always nice. Getting an extra wooden axe is not quite what I intended, but hey, we can use it for something. Anyway, it will all be just fine, and I don't have my axe where I expect it. Made two of them, don't have them in the right place, that's the way to start. Okay, well, we're surrounded by lots and lots of desert, it looks like, and just a few trees. We'll see what we can do with these trees, and what we can make of them. Let's see. So now that we've got some wood tools, we'll see what else we can get from these trees. Perhaps the Holy Walnut will be kind enough to bless us with an apple or two. That would certainly be nice. And I'm just going to continue over here. I think there should be some nice stone. Is that coal up there? Nope, it's just plain stone, but we should be able to get some of that, which would sure be helpful for stone tools. And then we'll head off in a random direction, I suppose, and see what we can find. Now here's something I'm not going to tell Fade and Sassy, or at least I'm not going to tell them for a while, until after this season's up. Okay, let's just get this stone right here, that's easy enough. And that is that really our goal is not going to be to get to the Woodland Mansion. Maybe we'll get there, maybe we won't, I'm not too fussed if we don't. All I'm really interested in doing is having a good time and exploring this beautiful world of Minecraft. So you'll notice that I really don't like to destroy too much. I'm making a little cave here and getting out lots of stone so we can make our stone tools and everything. But I'm going to try not to build lots of things, not going to destroy lots of the world. If you've watched Sassy and Fade before, they've done some pretty scary things to villages before in an attempt to keep the cartographer in place. I'm not going to do any of that stuff. We're just going to enjoy exploring and finding out what we can discover in the beautiful landscape of Minecraft. Because I think lots of people don't get the opportunity to really appreciate it. They'll play a UHC, or they'll play a very aggressive style, and that just isn't my way of doing things. And you know what? It's not the Holy Walnut's way either. So we're not going to take that approach. We're going to just enjoy exploring. And you know, another thing we're going to enjoy is dying. Because guess what? We're probably going to die. We're probably going to die a lot. But reincarnation is fun. That's the philosophy of the Holy Walnut. If your principle is simply to try to strive and strain and go to great efforts and lengths to get the very best of everything, you're on the wrong channel. You're doing the wrong thing. How are you going to have fun? Our goal is going to be just to have fun exploring. And so, of course, because we're expecting to die, we better get ourselves a little space over here as our reincarnation home. Because we're going to reincarnate. We're going to reincarnate where we were before. Oh, wait a minute. That's not going to work very well. Let's go down a bit. We're going to reincarnate at the same place where we started. And when we do that, we're going to need someplace safe to be. So let's dig this all out over here. Let's give ourselves a nice little space to live in. And then we'll see what happens in the rest of the day. Maybe we'll go exploring, maybe we won't. One of our biggest problems is going to be food, because of course, as adherents of the Holy Walnut, we're vegetarians. So we're not going to be killing any animals for food. There's some very nice animals all around there. We're going to let them enjoy their lives. That's what animals really would like to do. That's what we should allow animals to do. That's our beliefs. And so, as the Holy Walnut dictates to us, we're going to just allow the animals to live. And I think that's the very nicest thing we could possibly do for them. Hey, look at this. We're going to get charcoal out of our extra axe that we made, and now we're going to be able to make a bunch of nice stone tools, and we'll have some more tools to be used for and reused as fuel. That'll be nice. We're going to make a couple of each of these if we can. Well, it would help if I actually had enough stone, but we'll go get ourselves some more. That'll be fine. There's some charcoal. Let's see if we can burn up some more wood and make more charcoal. Now, we don't have a lot of wood around here. That's worrying me a little bit. Not quite sure what we're going to do about that, but we'll figure it out. Because wood is an excellent source of initial coal, and therefore torches, and that's going to be something really useful for us, I think. We're going to want to light up this nice little area here. That's going to be super helpful. And let's see, so do we have enough now? Nope, we need more of these. There we go. And let's just make ourselves an extra axe and an extra... Oop, we haven't got enough out of wood. That's not so good. Let's dash out here and see what more wood we can get. You notice, by the way, also we replanted our trees. And look, the Holy Walnut has blessed us. She's given us an apple. That's going to be extremely helpful, and she's dropped it right in front of us. What a kind walnut. It's really thoughtful, and rewards you, you know, for nonviolence in video games, which is her main claim to fame. So here she is rewarding us with a nice apple. That's going to keep us well fed when we don't want to be killing any animals. Let's see if we can get some nice torches up there so we know where to go. Get a torch up here so we can find things. There's some more charcoal. That's good. And what we didn't do is get any wood. That's what I went out there for. And I keep hoping one of these trees will grow nearby. Doesn't seem to be happening. Oh, that's worrying me. Okay, well, let's just dash over here and see what wood we can get. I'm running, and I feel okay about running. We're mostly okay. I'm actually kind of worried about running because it uses up our hunger at a rapid rate, and that's not my favorite thing to do. Well, it might be what we have to do. Let's see what wood we can get from this nice tree. Nice that it's grown over here for us, provided, as always, by the Holy Walnut. So as I was saying, we won't be taking any armor or any weapons or anything like that. Imagine if you were to walk up to somebody else and that person was all dressed up in armor. You might think they didn't trust you. You might not think that they're your friend. And that's not what we want to say to all the other nice denizens of the Minecraft world. Oops, where's home? The place we started is back over here, I think. Boy, we came a long way. This is worrying me. I sure hope we can find someplace safe to be for the night, because it's the night that's going to be most worrying and dangerous. But you know what? I'm going to remember, and you'll find that we do a lot of this. I'm just going to remember to meditate. Nom, nom, nom. Calms me right down. Definitely feel much better after just a little bit of running meditation. And now we can make some more sticks. That'll be great. And we can make the last of our wooden tools and something else that'll be our stone tools, sorry. And that'll be the last bit that we need for something else useful. There we go. And if we take those and get just one more, then we can make ourselves a nice little chest. And in that chest, we can put some very useful things that we can use when, probably not if, but when we need to be resurrected. And we can just come on back here and be very happy with our nice extra tools. We'll keep an extra bit of those. We don't need the sand. That'll be great. We don't need granite. So now we've got a bunch of things ready here when we get resurrected. And that'll be great, because reincarnation is fun. That's one of the principles of the Holy Walnut. Okay, well, I'm thinking that given that the sun is nearly down, goodness, that's quite worrying, what we're going to aim for is a quick run. And let's see what we can find. We may or may not find anything exciting or interesting. I'm going to take a quick look over here. Is there anything we can use over there? Nope, doesn't look like it. So let's head this way. It's going to be across the plains, so there should be some more trees, and we can grab some more wood. That's something we're going to need, and I'm sure hoping for some water. And the reason I'm hoping for water is because you can move fastest across water. This looks promising. Is that a river? Yes! A great big lake, just in time. As always, the Holy Walnut provides. She cares for us. She wants us to be as happy and healthy as possible. And so she's providing us a nice tree from which we can make the items we need to make a boat, and then we can spend our night on the water. And that'll be so much safer. And look at that, we've got some sugarcane as well. I think I missed some of that wood, but you know, I don't have to be always striving. I don't have to be always trying for doing better, for outdoing everyone else. What we can do is just be calm and peaceful in the Holy Walnut, knowing that she's looking out for us and helping us, and she's going to make sure, eventually we can put down our crafting table, there we go, and that we can make a nice boat, get onto the water before anything scary appears. Because one of the things that I'm always worried about is safety. You know what? Safety's overrated. You don't have to be that safe. What we can do is just try to go down this river. Sure hope this works. Does it continue? Oh boy, this doesn't look promising. Nope. You know what? Some reincarnation may be on the cards. Well, that's okay. I'm alright with that. We're going to see if we can get over this little... Nope, doesn't look like we can. And there goes our boat as well. That's not very promising. Let's see if we can recover our boat. There, we've got the boat. Is there anything over here? There's some nice pigs. Nice to see you. Ah, and look, there's more water. That looks promising. Let's toss the boat in. Off we go. We'll just try to keep moving very fast here. And of course, the reason we want sugarcane is that when and if we eventually find a village, it'll be great to use the sugarcane to make paper and to trade with the cartographer that we'll probably meet there. And the cartographer will know where the Woodland Mansion is, and we can head for the Woodland Mansion. But you know what? We're not going to worry too much about that. If we don't find the Woodland Mansion, it's okay. Hello, Husk. Nice to see you. You look like you're having a nice time there. We're just going to let you have that nice time. You're a nice, brown, friendly person, and we're going to stay away from you for just the time being. But that's okay. Here we go. Oh, looks like the river slows down a bit here. We're going to need to break it up, move on, get our way through the river, but we've just done that. It looks great. I hope this river continues. Yes, it does. I need to have more faith, you know? If I just had more faith in the Holy Walnut, then everything would probably be better for me. That's something I need to learn. Perhaps I'll learn that as part of this episode, or as part of this series. We'll just have to learn that striving and working so hard for every kind of result in the world is not always the way to be the happiest person. So we're going to let ourselves just experience the world of Minecraft. We don't have to hurt anything while we do it. We're going to jump out, grab the boat, do a little portage here. You might not know that word, portage. It means what you do in a boat when you take the boat out of the water and carry it over land for a little bit. That's what we just did. Well, I think that worked pretty well. And we got ourselves some sugarcane. That's great. Of course, we're playing in hard mode here. People worry that perhaps we're playing on some kind of easy mode, but we don't have to worry about the monsters coming and attacking us. Well, actually we do. There are going to be plenty of them, and we're going to meet them. Perhaps we'll negotiate with them. I'm always hopeful that the monsters that we think are so dangerous will turn out actually to be our friends. Anything could happen. We're always open to that possibility. And you know, the possibility of dying and being reincarnated is also something we'll keep in mind. That's okay. There's a nice green person over there. He might like to blow up. Oh, here's a nice white person. Oh, let's head away from him. I'm not so sure that we're so keen on that. Well, that's 4 hearts down. Not the best. No, definitely not the best. So we're going to head back. This way didn't work. Now, where's the moon? The moon's just up at midnight. It's not actually the best. So I think we might do another portage here. Just jump out of the boat and do some quick running. We do have an apple, so we can replenish our hunger. The thing that worries me, of course, is... Oh, hello. Hello, everybody. Nice to see you all out here. we're just going to run away. Our hunger is diminishing. In other words, we're becoming more and more hungry. Always hard to figure out how to say that. So we're just going to continue across the desert here. I'm sure hopeful that we'll find some water someplace, maybe a bit more water. That river did not seem to be growing very much, and that wasn't quite what we wanted. We like a nice full river, and uh-oh, we're going to have to eat that apple. That's okay, we can do that. Now here's a nice green person. We're not going to give you a hug today. That's okay. I'm sorry that you chose to blow up. That's okay, we're not going to worry about that too much. Here we are coming through some beautiful savanna. Look at this beautiful landscape. If we were busy trying to kill all these monsters that were near us, instead of running away from them very quickly as we're doing, we wouldn't have the opportunity to admire all of this. Oh, poor bunny. Poor bunny got hit by something. That's not so good. We didn't want that. Now, I'm a little bit hopeful there might be some water down here. There's certainly some sugarcane, which is promising. Let's see if we can get down there safely while still moving as quickly as we can. We're going to have to go back to walking at some stage here, but because we're going to run out of food, which is really no fun. And this is hard mode, so it is in fact possible to starve, so far as I know. And here comes a nice green person who's hit us. Oh, that wasn't so nice. I don't know why you felt you had to do that. Sorry. We'll just continue this way and dodge a bit. Oh, that doesn't look promising. You know what? I think resurrection might be on the cards. It might be time for some reincarnation, especially since we're having to walk. However, the Holy One, I should have more faith. There is water here. Unfortunately, it doesn't go anywhere. Let's see if this water goes anywhere. It sure doesn't seem to. And this doesn't look promising. Certainly. Oh, well, like just giving up faith. You know what I should have done is have more faith. More faith might have been good. Or maybe not, because here we are. Oh, and it's time for reincarnation. Okay, that's alright. We planned for that. We were okay with reincarnation. Look, we have a beautiful space right over here for us to return to. That'll be just fine. The night will be over soon. The moon is setting. So we'll be able to resume our journeys in the morning. And, you know, in many games, people think of dying as a terrible thing. As a matter of fact, I've seen some streamers get very upset, and they'll hit the table, and they'll rush off screen, and they'll get all upset, as if there's been some terrible event that's happened to them. And, you know, dying is part of the game. That's a perfectly acceptable thing to have happen. I'm just going to try to go out here a little ways. Nope, I'm not. Not with that skeleton. I think what we might do is just a little bit of digging for stone. We'll replenish our stone tools. Did we give ourselves any wood in here? No, we didn't. That wasn't very smart. Nope, it would have been good to keep some wood. Let's grab some of that sand. Let's put it up as a bit of a door, because we don't want to attract any sandstone. Even better, that's nice. Easy to put out. And then I think we might just do a little bit of digging. Hope Fade and Sassy will forgive us for our usage of a little bit of digging here. And there's no natural caves, but we're pretty strongly in need of stone here. That's certainly going to be very helpful to us. What I feel a little sad about is that we're not going to be able to get more wood, because I'd sure like to make some more stone tools. I wonder, could we get out there safely? I don't think so. I'm open to suggestions, but I'm really not coming up with any brilliant ideas. And this moon won't quite have set yet. It'll be pretty close to daytime, and time for us to end this episode. But, no, I really think we might just have to wait this one out. Let's grab a little more stone. Can't hurt us to do a little more digging. Give me the opportunity to remind you that if you'd like to like and subscribe and all those kinds of things, you're welcome to. But you know what? We're not that interested in striving and working hard for a certain result. We'd like to enjoy things. So if you don't want to do that, that's also okay. Don't worry about it. I just am glad you're here and playing with us and having a good time. At least I hope you are. I certainly am. And we've just got ourselves a little more stone. That seems fine. Let's see what the sunshine situation is. Yep, it's the new morning. So we're going to stop there. Thanks for participating. Oops, let's get out of the way of that skeleton. Don't interrupt my outro, skeleton. So thanks for participating and watching. I hope that you'll consider the notions that reincarnation is fun, that violence in video games isn't needed, and that the Holy Walnut loves you. And we'll see you in the next episode of Relic Hunter.